I'm Adrian Hill, Technology Manager at Morris Lubricants, and today we're talking about heritage steam locomotives. We're here at Riley Sons in Bury, Manchester, and it's a busy place, so if you do hear any noise, obviously they've got lots going on in the background. And I'm joined by Colin Green, one of the directors of Riley Sons, and our brand ambassador, Guy Martin. Well, Guy, we've shown you how oil is made one or two times.
Yeah, once or twice.
So this is another way that obviously oil is used. So Colin, just give us a bit of an oversight as to what you do here at Riley's.
Yeah, so we operate steam locomotives on Network Rail and Heritage Railways, and we're using Morris oil products day to day to operate the engines, and that provides excellent lubrication to the engines and in the workshop as well.
How big an industry is this industry that you're involved in?
We own 4 of these locomotives, Class 5 LMS Black 5s, and we operate every day on Network Rail in the season, so that's 7 months of the year, every single day, and then on Heritage Railways as well. So it's a big challenge, challenge.
Absolutely,
Keep them running, Keep them running.
Yeah, so nationally you're covering a lot of different railway sort of operations in terms of businesses.
So running on Network Rail, you're running like how they used to run back in the day. We're not just tooth and at 20 mile an hour. These are running at the line speeds, which can be anything up to 60 mile an hour for these engines.
Right, gotcha.
So the lubrication is absolutely key to the day-to-day running of these machines. Without that lubrication, it'll just go wrong.
Yeah, because I'm assuming, because obviously you're doing this on behalf of another business essentially, so it's business to business, and they're relying on revenue from those locomotives working, I assume.
Yeah, so we operate at West Coast Railways. We operate a lot of their services with these fleet of Black 5s. So we're on the Harry Potter line, which is Forkland to Malay, 2 services a day, so it's pretty intense. And then we do the Polar Expresses in the winter. Last year we did it out at London Euston. So we're operating London Euston, 2 trips, every day.
Busy enough.
Busy job.
Hey?
And then we operate a lot of the tours for Railway Touring Company, again in the south, and that's like charter services. So it's intense.
It's almost 265 days a year sort of operation almost.
Since moving across to Morris Oils, our maintenance has dropped, I reckon, around 75%. It's a financial saving. And the most important thing, I suppose, is the financial saving, but also we're preserving these machines. We don't want to wear them out.
Absolutely,
So we can then put them back out, and we don't have to quite do as much intrusive engineering.
Because I suppose turnaround times is quite important, because as soon as they're back out, they're earning money for somebody, aren't they?
That's right. It's the turnaround time and the availability. What we can't afford to be doing is when like the tourists are coming over from abroad to ride like the Harry Potter line, the Jacobite service for West Coast. Them tourists might have come from America or from Asia or Australia. The last thing we want to do is turn up and there'll be a diesel on there. So we need to be reliable.
Of course,
We have to be reliable and turn out
it's part of their holiday experience, isn't it? There's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure to achieve that. So, I mean, is it true to say you're combining more traditional engineering methods with new engineering methods? You've got a hybrid of the two kind of things going on there?
Yeah, I mean, we have to look at what we can do to move with the times. They're old-fashioned machines. A lot of the technology you can see and a lot of the skills we've got is old-fashioned skill sets. But there is areas where we have modernised. We have got the CNC in. We do use, obviously, a lot more welding technology on the boilers and on the mainframes, which weren't available back in the old days.
Of course, So just a quick question, Colin. So how important do you think it is to keep British engineering alive? Because obviously you're British, these are British, Morris Lubricants is British, we're all working together.
British Rail at the end of the day, isn't it?
I suppose it is,
No, we've got to keep these skills and these traditional skills alive. Engineering, unfortunately, in the UK is getting depleted. Material costs are going up. It's getting harder and harder for us to buy materials. We need to be able to be self-sustained going forward. We have to be able to do that for our own. We need to teach these kids. I'm
bringing new, as you say, new engineers through, basically, homegrown. It's got to be good for us going forward, doesn't it? So.
Of course it does, I mean, we're in partnership with Bury College, and we're training in-house. They do a lot of the training at school, and they come here, and we convert them from the modern type stuff to the old stuff. And then a lot of the modern stuff's involved as well.
Brilliant.
So it's a bit of a hybrid.
Back to made in Britain, basically.
That's it, that's what we want.
Yeah, and I'm assuming, I can see there's a lot of young staff around here as well, so you've got nice bit of succession planning going on to pass these engineering skills on, basically.
Yeah, training and succession planning is key to our industry. There was a bit of a downturn a few years ago where people weren't interested in getting your hands, proper traditional skills, getting your hands dirty like we do. But now it's turning around now. People are realising there's probably a bit more skills in and a bit more money maybe long term going forward in doing heavy tropograph kind of work.
Yeah, excellent. And as I say, and obviously it's a very popular industry. You were telling me you've been involved in lots of other projects. Was it Mission Impossible? You were involved with that?
The company got involved in putting together the film prop for Mission Impossible.
Go on, doing what? What are you doing in
for the wheels. So the license for the company is RESIS accredited. So that means we have to be licensed to operate on wheel sets. It's the rail wheel interface is what holds everything together on that rail head.
Right.
So we have to have a license to do that. So all the wheels you see going through are done under that license.
Okay.
So in the middle of COVID, I got an email asking were we interested in helping out with this project, because they wanted to build a film prop and then run it on the network, and obviously they needed that licensing. So we got involved with that. Then they asked us to go and run it. And believe it or not, it was Morris Oils that we took out and run on that as well.
Oh, there you go. That's impressive. I didn't know that. That's a nice touch, that is.
Yeah.
Excellent, brilliant.
So we've done other jobs. I mean, historically we've done, we operated and did the major overhaul on Flying Scotsman and operated that successfully on Network Rail for 8 years. Got the main contract for that and built all that. So yeah.
That's all good.
And all them traditional skills, and there's people that have served their apprenticeship on these projects, because these projects can take quite a while to do.
I can imagine, yeah.
So you could have an apprentice on day one. So we did Scotsman, it took several years to do. And they actually managed to serve the whole apprenticeship on that one thing, whether it be boiler skills or
the renovation of the one train.
Yeah. So that's whether you're doing the wheel sets, doing the mechanical, doing the boilers. So yeah.
That is amazing. I mean, it's amazing that such a traditional industry, an old industry, is still pushing forward into the future and bringing new engineers on board.
It's good to see. It's good because they train everything in metric, and then they come here and everything's imperial. So we have to convert them. The lads take to that really well. You know?
Well, I wouldn't. I'm not much for the imperial. Definitely not. Well, I do. Yeah. So most of the time, like with the new end, it's gibberish. I don't understand.
We're all Whitworth. All the wheel sets are done in metric. Well, so you'd be on wheel sets. I'll get you on the wheel lathe later.
Get on the wheel sets. I love that. Absolutely.
Fair play. Yeah.
That's perfect.
What a setup.
Yeah, it's incredible. And how long does it take roughly to turn a loco around that comes in here into the workshop?
So this is the tender next to us is off the other engine. So this is 44871's tender. This engine's 5407, 45407.
Yeah.
They're both well-known engines, both owned by the company. And then we've got another 2 engines the same that are on lease to us that we operate. One we're doing up and one we actually operate. It's just finished its mainline ticket.
Yeah.
So that's 45212, and that's on lease from Keith Linworth Valley Railway.
Yeah, crikey, great place. So yeah, it's a good turnaround. Turnaround.
It's busy.
Yeah.
So we operate probably really heavy for 7 months of the year in Fort William.
Yeah.
And then we bring them back, we do like a month, end of October, we finish in Fort William. We bring them back, we have a month window then to get them ready for Polar Express.
Yeah.
And then we send them out on Polar Express for back end of November.
Yeah.
Back up in Fort William?
No, we do that Wensleydale Railway, and like I said, this year we did it down out of London Euston on Network Rail.
Do you bring them down here on the main line?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't bring them on the road then?
No. They come into here on the road.
Okay.
But on the Network Rail, they operate around on main line.
Right, okay. No, but to get them from Fort William down to here?
All by rail.
Right, fair play.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
12-hour job. 12-hour job to get up there.
That's amazing.
We have to fit in between all the other trains.
Yeah.
We're 60 mile an hour, so like when we're running up the West Coast, trains are running faster than us, so sometimes they'll find a slot for us and they might put us in, let high speed go through, and then put us back out again.
Right, okay.
When you get up onto the Highland line, the line speeds are 40 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour anyway, so
you're not
holding anybody up then.
So you have to coordinate that quite closely, I imagine, with the local rail services to make sure you can
Yeah, we have to go through Network Rail planning
Yeah.
and get all that put in, which West Coast do that for us, the planning team at West Coast do all that. Our guys actually operate the engines as well, so when these engines are running, we'll send a driver. Ian Riley, our MD, is a driver. We send a driver out, we send a fireman out, and we work in conjunction with West Coast Railway, so they're like dual trained.
So you know your stuff.
So we're not just doing the engineering, we're doing the train operating as well.
You've got the whole thing going on, absolutely.
Which is good, because if we've got engineers on there, if things go wrong or start to go wrong, we can nip it in the bud and we get it fixed.
Get it sorted,
you've got a timeline to get it fixed, ready for the next day. And that's part of our success and how we've become reliable.
Of course,
and doing all this heavy maintenance.
Yeah, and properly running them properly on the main line, I mean, which is what they were designed for. I mean, that must be a pleasure to be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, the superheated steam and the lubrication has to work proper hand in hand.
Yes, absolutely.
So what we're doing is by running with duration, you get the steam circuit gets up to temperature properly.
Yes.
And the oils are in there. It's a proper test for your lubricants to make sure that that's working well. And obviously what we're seeing is good results.
Yeah. So you're actually, so your maintenance schedules are reducing because the oil's protecting the components for long. Is that what you're finding?
Yeah, definitely. Since we've been using Morris oils, we've noticed probably a 75% increase in material lifespan. So basically less wear.
Yes.
And we're seeing that on white metal bearings, we're seeing that in the valve chest behind us here.
Yes.
We'll have a look at that in a bit. But we're seeing less carburization. So if you get carbon under the rings start to push out. Of
course.
And then it wears the rings out, it then wears the bores out.
The bores, absolutely.
And then the rings wear down, and you get steam passing, so you see an efficiency in the operating engines. That's going to cost you more in water, more in coal.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not just the mechanical wear, there's a cost and running cost as well.
It's the overhead, isn't it? Yeah.
So it actually saves us a lot.
And keeping it out of the workshop for longer.
Yeah.
Or for shorter periods when it's in here. So.
Every year as we used to bring the engines in, the little ends were always knocked out. We had to put new bronze bushes in, re-grind up the little end pins.
A lot of work to do.
And so that's them wearing away every year.
Yeah.
Material costs are getting more and more.
Okay.
So we're seeing a labour decrease in costs, we're seeing a wear decrease, and obviously it all builds up that. And your reliability goes up as well.
So reliability is really important, isn't it? Because it's businesses we're talking about.
Yeah.
Who need the income. So
So it's all a good news story.
Proven itself. Yeah. That's good. That's good news. That's good news. And what your experience with rail, Guy? You've had a little touch recently, haven't you? I think on the
we did the 200th anniversary of the first paid passenger journey anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, and we did that on the Stockton and Darlington Railway, a locomotion.
Really?
Yeah.
That day when you were doing that, there was a steam engine went past on the main line. On the day they actually did the filming, there was a steam engine mainline tour, and it was that tender with one of these that went past. And we brought a tour up from London, and we actually passed you at Darlington. We'll have to get you to come out with us. We can get you on one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, could you?
Of course you can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Steamer on the main line.
Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Colin.
You're welcome.
Guy, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you, mate.
So if you'd like to see any more content like this, please visit the Morris Lubricants website or our YouTube channel.